Here at the Trussell Trust warehouse in Salisbury, volunteers are working daily, packing up food parcels ready to be delivered to food banks across the city and surrounding areas. People in need of these supplies collect vouchers from places such as doctor surgeries, job centres and citizens' advice bureaus. At this branch, Foodbank users are supplied with 3 days' worth of food and can access these parcels up to 6 times a year.
We know that it's guaranteed lasts for 3 days, and then whilst they've got that time of relief, then we can signpost them to longer term support. When a client comes in with a food voucher, our volunteers will then monitor how many are in the family, and according to that they will pack a food parcel from a list that we give out, so that we know it's a nutritionally balanced food parcel, and we know that it will last the 3 days. So we have lists that we work with, and the volunteers pick those items off the shelves, pack them up for the clients, and then the clients can also ask for any additional toiletries that they might need, and we support them as much as we can with them as well.
Last year, the Salisbury charity supplied around 3,000 food parcels. 950 of those went to children.
It's quite shocking really in such an area that's quite wealthy, but cost of living is high here. Obviously wages are quite low, and also crisis can hit at any time. So the numbers are higher than we'd like them to be, but whilst the need is there, we'll be there for them.
Latest figures from the charity suggest that during the holidays, more families with young children are using food banks to support them through the summer.
The demand does go up over the summer. Families rely on free school meals and then suddenly have to bridge that gap. And that can mean an increase of almost £30–40 a week per child, which is a lot to find when you're struggling to make ends meet. So yes, we do have an increase in demand. At the beginning of the summer holidays, we give out extra food hampers to families that are referred by schools or children's centres, to give them that extra boost. But obviously we run our holiday clubs as well, so that we can offer free activities and a meal before they go home to help support them at that time.
The Trust focuses on providing food with a long shelf life, as well as toiletries and cleaning products. They also run money advice courses and cookery classes to support those in need of balancing the budget. One volunteer says it's not easy for people to ask for help.
These people, a lot of them are desperate, and they feel they need help. It takes a lot of courage to come into a food bank to say that I'm in this position now where I can't feed myself. That's a big statement to make, and therefore these people are pretty impacted enough already, so we do our best to support them. So I would say that we make a significant contribution to supporting those people in need in Salisbury who may go hungry otherwise.
We've recently had a mum come in very upset because her circumstances have changed, and consequently she's been put onto universal credit. Well, with that comes quite a long delay, and in this case it was 6 weeks delay, and her son had literally broken up from school that day. So she was very worried about how she was going to make her money last for 6 weeks until she got her first payment through, all the way through the summer holidays when her son was off with her.
The Trussell Trust continue to hold discussions with government on how to support people who use food banks and to improve the services the charity provides.
I'd like to say a really big thank you to the people of Salisbury, because the support that we get from the public is amazing. We have donations coming in all the time, which we really depend upon, and we also have some great people volunteering, which I'm so grateful for, because without them it wouldn't happen.
Lucy and her team continue to appeal for donations here in the city. Kara Digby, That's TV.